Welcome back to Folks Solo Sports Show. Alright, let's talk about Russell Wilson thinking about leaving the Seattle Seahawks, looking at the Dallas Cowboys, and a couple other teams. I just know that all of them none of it is a good look. Alright, now let me be the one to say that if Russell Wilson leaves the Seattle Seahawks, he is going to look bad. It's going to look bad for Russell Wilson if he leaves the Seahawks and goes to another team. Yes, he has been sacked more than any other quarterback in the NFL. And yes, he came at his offensive line, but that is not a reason to leave the same team that you went to back-to-back Super Bowls with. And that is why it will look really bad if Russell Wilson leaves the Seattle Seahawks. And not just because he went to back-to-back Super Bowls, but because he owes Seattle Seahawks. He owes the Seattle Seahawks fans. He owes Seattle. He owes his wife, Sierra, everybody. He owes everybody. And more importantly, he owes himself to stay in Seattle and take Seattle back to another Super Bowl and win another Super Bowl in Seattle and take the Seattle Seahawks to their fourth Super Bowl in the Seattle Seahawks franchise and win the Super Bowl. He owes everybody that because he made the dumbest decision in Super Bowl history, and that was to throw the ball on the 1 yard line when he had the best running back in the NFL. Okay? So he cannot leave the Seattle Seahawks. If he leaves the Seattle Seahawks, all these other years that he's done good and he just got the MVP and all of that, of the season that just finished, he got the MVP. All of that doesn't matter. Even the Super Bowl that he won, it matters. But if he leaves, it's going to not matter as much. It's still good because he got the Seahawks their first Super Bowl ever and took them right back to another one. But it's not going to matter as much if he leaves on that note because that's all people still really think about with Russell Wilson. He should be 2-0 in the Super Bowl and beating two of the greatest quarterbacks of all time in the Super Bowl back to back, which is Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. He should have beat both of them in the Super Bowl. And Tom Brady getting that Super Bowl, getting that MVP, okay, or you can't tell me Tom Brady really just showed out on Russell Wilson. Yes, like I said in my other video, that was one of the only Super Bowls Tom Brady actually had a winning drive in because he took his team down the field and scored a touchdown and didn't put on his field goal unit. But it's not because Tom Brady just blew Russell Wilson out the water as far as just playing a good game. He threw 2 interceptions, almost 3, and it wasn't just because Tom Brady was the better quarterback. And all that being said, Russell Wilson makes the dumbest decision in Super Bowl history and throws an interception on the 1 yard line with Marshawn Lynch is his running back, the best running back in the league that season, who already had a touchdown in the Super Bowl, and he throws an interception instead of just handing it off to Marshawn Lynch. Okay? So Russell Wilson must stay on the Seattle Seahawks, and he must take them back to another Super Bowl, and he must win it. If he goes anywhere else, his legacy is over. He still will be a Hall of Famer because what he already did accomplish, the Super Bowls, 1 1 loss, the MVPs, all of that. He's already in the Hall of Fame, but as far as being remembered, when you think of the greatest quarterbacks ever, you're not going to think of Russell Wilson first if he leaves the Seattle Seahawks. Now, with other quarterbacks, you can say that they were still the greatest leaving the team, But you can't say the same if Russell Wilson leaves the Seahawks because of what happened in the Super Bowl against the Patriots when he made that decision to do that. So he has to stay on that team. And then if he does it, say next season, if he does it next season and he wins the Super Bowl next season with the Seahawks, he can't even leave after that. He has to stay for another season and struggle and lose with that team again, and then can go somewhere. But first, he has to deliver a second Super Bowl to the Seattle Seahawks and have the Seattle Seahawks in their fourth Super Bowl and be 2-2 in the Super Bowl as a franchise, and him be 2-1 as their quarterback. All right. Let me know what y'all think, if y'all agree with these points. Is Russell Wilson going to look good if he leaves the Seahawks? And do you think he needs to deliver another Super Bowl to them after the mistake he made on the 1 yard line in the Super Bowl against the Patriots? This is Folk Solo Sports Show. I'll get back with y'all, man. Peace.